We have Cithria of Cloud and Wildclaw Shaman. Now, I'm using Wildclaw Shaman as more of a placeholder than anything because there are a ton of cards that Cithria of Cloud combos with, specifically because of how ordering chains in this game works, to the best of my knowledge. If you don't have a buff on Cithria, you can play Wildclaw Shaman and order it in such a way where Cithria gets the buff and then Wildclaw Shaman can consume the buff and restand. Vice versa, if Cithria already has a buff, you can play Shaman, consume the buff, and then trigger Cithria to now gain a buff since she doesn't have a buff after Shaman resolves. There are a lot of cards that do neat things like this, like Albus is another card that really works well with Cithria, where you can just like reestablish your buff immediately. There are lots of cards, and I'm sure there will be more cards that are going to work really well with Cithria of Cloud, which is going to make her a absolute staple. Another really cool card that pairs well with Cithria is going to be Kraken Hunter. I mean, if you can establish 3 Cithrias and they all 3 have buffs, you can consume all 3 buffs, play Kraken Hunter for no power cost, and give them all buffs again. I mean, that's not very likely going to happen, but it is something that could happen if you had the setup. Basically saying the more Cithrias you have on board, the better Kraken Hunter is going to be value-wise because you're getting those buffs immediately back.